Hi, welcome to You Old and Retro. My name is Vincent. Welcome to another video. Firstly, I'd say a few words of my sincere apologies of the lateness of getting another video out. Unfortunately, we had a few, I think I previously mentioned a few issues at home, meant to do with my family, so I wanted to get that sorted out. Obviously, it's been quite a stressful time. The other thing is my Note 8 itself. Actually, I broke my Note 8, so I've had to spend a lot of time sorting out insurance and getting that sorted. Which brings me to this video, hence why I have Note 9. I've previously said that when I had Note 8, that it wasn't worth upgrading to Note 9, which I still hold true because the Note 8 was that I had anyway was a great phone, worth every penny. But I don't want to go into that too much at this point. So what I'm going to do is give you a little comparison straight away. I'm going to unbox the Note 9, which I purchased, and give you a little comparison to the Note 8 box. So as you can see, these are the two boxes. One is actually a little bit thicker slightly on the 9. Otherwise, the boxes are very similar in style. They put the stylus on the side. On the Note 8 box, they used the stylus on the front for the Note 9 box. Other than that, it's a very similar box. What I went for was the blue version this time, with the yellow stylus. It's a little bit different. They didn't actually have the black one in stock, which was my original first choice. But then I thought about it and I realized that the color thing, I always go for a black phone. It's probably a good time to change. And to be fair, the front of the phone is already black, and the back of the phone can be easily covered with a black case, so it's not the end of the world. So they had a good deal at Wonder Mobile for the 512 gig version, which is what I went for. Now, further comparison wise, now obviously when I bought the Note 8, the 256 gig, this was a Korean edition, so it has some of the Korean on the back, but most of the specs are fairly similar. It still has 12 megapixel cameras. This Note 9 has a slow-mo feature, which was actually somewhat added on to the Note 8 after an update. It still has IP68 water resistance, still NOx protected, but hence also known as secured by NOx on here. It has a bit more RAM on the U Note 9, especially the 512 gig version. It has stereo speakers by AKG, still has earphones by AKG. It's got a bigger battery than before. And obviously this Korean bit, I believe it mentions is just wireless charging, and the charging pad's not included. I'm not quite sure what that is. The other thing on this is it's got the S Pen now as a remote control. It's got a little capacitor inside the battery, which acts like a little battery, I suppose, for the stylus. So you can use it in sort of low power Bluetooth mode and use it for like taking photos without having to disturb it and tap the phone. So you can take basically selfies or like proper images standing a bit further back on a landscape without having to have someone hold the camera, which is quite good. So in the box itself, I'll leave this to one side. We shall check what's in it. Now, well, obviously, this actual phone is, I'm going to mention right now, is already open because when you buy it from Wonder Mobile, you can have the option of having a screen protector installed already, which is what I went for. To give you the glass screen protector, which costs you about £10 roughly, which would cost you about £10 from buying the screen protector in the first place. So it made perfect logical sense to actually buy the actual screen protector, have them install it, so if any issues they can fiddle around with it. It does, the box itself does open very similarly to the Note 8 which I have here. Obviously when it the screen. This is the screen that was originally on the screen itself. Just to mention the specs of the phone again. It's the same thing as before, as I mentioned previously. It's for dual cameras, etc., that kind of thing. So without further ado, firstly you get the Galaxy Note 9, which has the SIM injection tool in the back of here. This flaps open to reveal this. And inside the actual little box here you do get some added pieces, so there's nothing else in there apart from the pin injection tool. You do get a case. I believe this is because it's an Asian version. I'm not sure if this case actually comes with a phone that's not brought from Wonder Mobile anyway. Asia does tend to give you a lot of like clear cases as a temporary case, so this will be pretty good until I get another case. So you get a quick start guide in various languages, warranty card, regional WAC card, and you get Samsung Pay, translate on your content. This is all in Chinese. So that's pretty nice. Put it on the side. Now the phone itself. I did take this out just before, just to double check they had installed the screen protector, which they have, and if they've done a really good job. It does feature all the edges. I'm just gonna peel this. Just give me a second. And whoops. Give me a sec to just peel off and take the little IMEI number sticker thing on the back as well. So no longer need that really. I'll take that off. That's what I'll do is I'll stick it onto the back of the box on the tray and then take the tray out because I don't need that. This is the ocean blue. As you can see, it looks really, really nice. It is a fingerprint magnet. I need to wipe this down. I don't have my cloth handy available, but I'll give this a wipe down in a minute. I've got to double check it fits in the case. That was provided. So the bottom is fairly flush, which that's quite nice. Oops, actually maybe I should drop the whole case in before I do that. Oh, yep, it wraps around really well. Yeah, that's nice. Yep, in fact, it fits perfectly. In fact, it doesn't seem to be pushing the screen protector up, not that I'm aware of. I am hearing the very slight sort of. I'm not sure if that's because the whole screen protector is getting pushed on by the case. It might be actually. I'm not 100% sure how much the bottom of the case is meant to come up. Obviously I don't want the glass screen protector to cover any of the sensors, but I'll leave it for now, because I still need to use the phone and I do need to keep the case on until I get an actual another case, so I'll leave it for now. And inside the box is actually exactly the same as the Note 8, with the exception that the charger this time I got is actually a UK 3 pin, which is really useful. You still get the USB A to USB C cable converter. You get micro USB to USB C, so that way you can convert any way however is required. You get a USB C to USB A cable, the pair of AKG headphones. You get the pry tool for replacing the nibs, as well as some nibs inside as well for the S Pen, and you get some buds, earbud replacements for the earbuds itself. So that's a really nice package. Samsung have really got this down. I mean, the only thing they could probably throw in at this point is probably a wireless charger, but they do have their own versions of wireless chargers, so it's not going to be a standard feature, I don't think, unless you get a really nice box version or some sort of special edition. But other than that, that's really good. So no faults there. So this is the Note 9. Looking forward to using this. I mean, like I said, I wasn't going to originally get this, but following the drop that I had for the phone, it was unfixable. So what actually happened was my Note 8, it dropped right under this corner, where basically it's the most vulnerable point, because it's the S Pen here, and most of the cases, despite what they say, where I had the moment case on this, it must have dropped in some way, and the glass screen protector itself actually broke, and actually protected the screen, which was great, but unfortunately the internals were somehow jarred, and the bottom must have somehow damaged the ribbon cable, or somehow the screen cable somehow, and it's the tie side started had like white lines that was flickering all the way across to at least more than 50%. Excuse me. Unfortunately, when I sent it back to get repaired with my insurance, they couldn't fix it, because obviously when it's a foreign phone. I don't think they have the ROMs or anything like that to do the proper fix. They tried to replace it with a Note 8 of lower memory, which obviously I didn't take, so they gave me the money. So I used that to buy this. So I'm looking forward to using this. I'll give you a little review further down the line. I know this has obviously been out for a couple of months now, so obviously I'll make sure I get this updated on any latest firmware. And obviously I'll get another case. I'll probably go for another moment case, to be fair, because I already have the lenses, investing in that. Though I might invest in another case for day-to-day use, so when I'm not using the moment case, I get a tougher all-round use. Sometimes I'm not always necessarily carrying the lenses, you see. So that's one thing I need to take that into account. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, apologies for the lack of updates, but I'll try to do some more videos further down the line. I hope once again everything's sorted here at home. And thanks very much. Hope you have a nice day, and thanks for watching.